Hey, good morning. Happy Friday. And this morning, temperatures are mild. We're right around 60 or low 60s in some spots. There are some patchy fog issues in a few areas. I noticed Prattville visibility down to 2/10 of a mile, Maxwell Air Force Base as well, and Andalusia down to 2/10 of a mile. So patches of dense fog in some spots, but some morning clouds will give way to a nice day. Now, your overnight developments on that storm system approaching are that the storm system has slowed up a little bit and the storms may start to weaken as they reach Alabama. Have you got a couple of minutes? Let me fill in the details of your weekend forecast, okay? Hey, on the map this morning, very quiet in the east, but a complicated series of storm systems developing from Texas on westward. Travel not too good in the western states today, especially with all those winter weather advisory, winter storm warnings. It's a complicated storm system, and in the warm sector, some storms will be developing that will be strong over the weekend. For us, breezy and warm today. I think we're in the upper 70s. It feels like springtime. The big storm is out west. So after some morning clouds and fog, the sun eventually will give way. A sun and cloud mix, upper 70s. That's not a record. Tonight's low 59. South winds at 10 to 15 miles per hour today. So for tomorrow, we're still breezy and warm. All the active weather still west of us. That big storm in the middle of the country. But for us, upper 70s look good again. Christmas on the Coosa, unusually warm. They've got the run in the morning. They got the parade. They got all the festivities in the evening. It looks like a great day in Wetumpka. It may not feel like Christmas. Here's the European model. 6 p.m. Sunday night has the strongest storms west of the Mississippi River. That is slower. Now, the European at midnight brings the strongest storms closer to the Alabama-Mississippi line at midnight and a stormy night overnight. That's the European. What about the American model, the GFS? We're going to go with this solution, I think. 6 p.m. on Sunday. It has the showers and storms entering west Alabama, the stronger storms near the Mississippi River at that hour. At midnight Sunday, much of the state, let's say from I-65 westward, getting wet, and a stormy night ahead, but a weakening line of storms in the overnight hours. And then by Monday morning, it looks like still a wet commute as the line of storms moves towards the Georgia border, and the rain continues through much of the state. So on Saturday, the Storm Prediction Center has the best threat of any severe weather from Kansas down into Texas, isolated severe thunderstorms and tornadoes possible. And then they have taken us out of the risk area for Sunday. Right now they have a marginal risk as far east as Mobile, so they've lessened the threat for us a little bit, but we're still going to have to watch to see if they change their mind tomorrow. So the main risk, let's say from 6 p.m. in the western counties to about 5 a.m. in the eastern counties, a weakening line of storms, still some damaging wind gusts possible. I think the tornado threat would be low at this current time. But let me caution you, even though the severity of the storm system seems to have weakened a little bit as far as we're concerned, that may change, and you always expect the unexpected with storm systems, especially this time of the year. We'll continue to watch it throughout the weekend. So far, rainfall totals look very light with this, comparatively speaking. Quarter of an inch around Dothan, half an inch around Montgomery, 1 inch around the Tuscaloosa area. Boy, it gets really heavy west of the Mississippi River, 3 and 4 inch amounts. Upper 70s for us today, upper 70s on Saturday and Sunday as well. Breezy and warm, dry. Then 30% chance of showers on Sunday during the daytime hours, but a 90% chance on Sunday night. So upper 70s for the next few days. Cooler next week, but not cool. It still doesn't feel like December. The coolest air in here are December 18th through 20th. And then for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day right now, it looks like highs in the 60s, lows in the 40s based on current information. Saturday, December 19th for the Camellia Bowl. The weather looking good so far. We'll take a quick look, a snapshot at the Christmas morning map, but this is way out there as far as the timeline goes. You never trust a forecast this far out, but so far, Christmas Day looks storm-free. So just the other day, a good friend of mine was over at the house. He's having a birthday this weekend, and he's a fan of these videos. He watches them almost every day, and he says, "Hey, why don't you give me a shout out on your video for my birthday?" I said, "All right, sure." So here you go. Here's your shout out, your birthday shout out, Nick Wallace. There's Nick sitting on my couch, wife Shayna by his side. He's not a meteorologist. I put that on there. He's an attorney here in town. He loves the weather, though. He could have been a meteorologist. Nick and Shayna watch football here at my house from time to time. Happy 29th birthday, Nick Wallace. And by the way, he's also a huge Eric Sneidel fan. That's okay, Nick, because I'm a huge Eric Sneidel fan, too. Hey, we both grew up in northeastern Ohio. We both grew up watching a meteorologist named Dick Goddard, and we both started working at a TV station in Montgomery, Alabama at age 25 at the corner of Court Street and Delano. So there you go, your Nick birthday shout out and your Eric Sneidel shout out as well. Hey, we usually don't do a video on Saturday, but we're going to do one this Saturday, tomorrow, because of the storm system approaching, and we'll do one Sunday, just not online by 6 o'clock, maybe by mid-morning both days. Plus, I'll be with you during the storm system as well. Have a great day and a nice weekend. I'll talk to you later.
Rich Thomas Weather.